What's up, what's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to unlock the Season 4 weapons here in Season 5. Now the weapons we're talking about were free in the Season 4 Battle Pass, and I know not everyone out there jumped in Season 4 and were able to unlock these weapons, or maybe you're just a new player in general, just logging on here in Season 5. You're going to want to know how to unlock these weapons, as they're both very useful and very good. Now, knowing that you can unlock the past season weapons, I do have videos for all of the other past seasons for those weapons that were included in the season before. So you guys are looking to unlock any of the past season weapons, make sure to check out the other videos on the channel in order to do so. Now, before we jump into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you guys show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. So an easy goal of 20 likes on today's video. And also, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future video. Now, the two weapons that we're talking about from the Season 4 Battle Pass include the CR-56 AMAX for our assault rifle. This thing is absolutely a beast. It is very similar to the AK-47, I believe. However, the recoil is a little bit lower, and I think it's a lot more fun to use. This is a very decent weapon to be running. Obviously, if you're only going to run meta weapons, you're not going to typically fall towards this weapon. However, I do truly believe that you guys should actually check this weapon out. And make sure you definitely unlock it, because obviously variety is fun, and using different weapons can be fun too. The other weapon we're going to be talking about is the Fennec. This has got a very small magazine, but it is an SMG, and this thing can dominate in close quarters engagements with its extremely fast fire rate. It's definitely something you're going to want to unlock. However, you're going to want to make sure you get all the attachments unlocked, because you're absolutely going to need that 40 round magazine in order to make this thing extremely useful, or useful in general. Both of these weapons are extremely good, and I highly recommend you guys get them unlocked. The weapons for these challenges are much simpler than some of the other ones I've seen in the past, so don't expect it to be too extreme as far as making it a challenge for you guys to do so. Unfortunately, if you guys are free to play Warzone players, challenges are always going to be a little bit more difficult, because you're going to have to jump into plunder and hope that you can make these things happen in single matches. For those of you that are in multiplayer, it's obviously a little bit more self-explanatory. It's going to be easier. You can jump into almost any game mode that you prefer, or whatever makes you most comfortable, and even when shipment is available, you can jump into that, and usually the challenges are pretty simple. So let's go ahead and talk about our first weapon. Like I said earlier, is the CR-56 AMAX, and the challenge to unlock that, if you go over to the weapon in your loadout, or when you're selecting how to edit your loadout, you go down to the CR-56 AMAX at the bottom of the assault rifle category, and then you will see the challenge. Now, the challenge reads for this weapon: in order to unlock it, you need to get 3 gun butt kills while using an assault rifle in 10 different matches. Now, this is going to be extremely easy. It's a lot easier than you think it's going to be, especially if you are playing Warzone. In multiplayer, you can go up and melee somebody twice. You could probably even put on the perk to melee a bit quicker. But in Warzone, there is one simple trick I can tell you guys, as you guys are going to see in the background here in the gameplay, that if you can take somebody down, maybe you shoot them and you down them, you can actually run up and melee them twice, and that'll actually count towards the challenge. You only have to get 3 of these in a single match in order for it to count, and you only have to get 10 of these total in order to unlock this weapon. Now, like I said earlier, it is definitely a lot harder to do this if you are a free-to-play player, but it is at least nice to know that you can complete this challenge. I was able to do it in one match. I was able to get at least 4 or 5, so I just wanted to kind of test and see how difficult that challenge would be. But as long as you're able to down somebody and get up towards them and actually be able to melee them, the challenge itself is pretty simple. Now, for the second weapon that we're going to be diving into, we said earlier, it's the Fennec. It is an SMG, and it shoots extremely fast. Now, in order to unlock the Fennec, if you go over to your submachine guns under editing your loadout, and you scroll down to the Fennec, you will then see a challenge if you hover over it. And the challenge reads: to get 5 kills while using an SMG with the Solo Zero Optic Mini Reflex and a Ranger foregrip in 10 different matches. So again, not a lot of different matches. You only have to do 10. Some of the ones in the past were 25. I mean, we've seen definitely a lot more difficult challenges than this. And this weapon is definitely worth unlocking. Getting 5 kills with a Solo Zero reflex sight, mini reflex sight that is, and a Ranger foregrip should not be overall that challenging to do 10 different times. You may not be able to do it every match, especially if you're jumping into plunder, but you should be able to do it and actually get your challenge unlocked. And that's kind of the whole point. At least we're able to unlock these weapons whether we own the game or not. The only downfall, of course, is that they make it a little bit easier for those people who actually own the full game. Now, like I said, both these weapons are definitely worth unlocking, so hopefully this video will make it a little bit easier, help you guys understand the best way to complete these challenges, and hopefully you guys will be able to get those weapons unlocked. It is, like I said, nice to know that at least you are able to do so. Your challenges should track, so if you're having issues with your challenges tracking, make sure you restart the game, or overall just make sure that you are getting the challenge indeed each match. before you say it's, you know, obviously not working. But that's going to wrap things up for today's video. I appreciate you guys for all the support. And if you guys enjoyed, maybe sure you guys down below, like I said earlier, smash that like button. Let's go ahead and hit that goal of 20 likes. Make sure you hit that sub button if you want to find your way back. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!